Throughout Japan, you'll find a lot of concrete architecture where the walls are buttery smooth and the holes from the tensioning rods are left in place as part of the finish. When it's combined with warm colored finishes like wood and nature is incorporated into its design, the concrete becomes a beautiful backdrop that amplifies the beauty of everything around it. I'm Tim Ung, and we're designing a minimal concrete courtyard house surrounded with plants, trees, flowers, and flowing water at its core. This house is located in a suburban environment and has a driveway off of a quiet road that leads to the garage. The exterior walls are a beautiful, buttery smooth light gray concrete where the lines between the panels of the formwork and the holes from the post-tension system are exposed as part of the finish. There's an architect named Tadao Ando whose architecture designs uses exposed concrete throughout, and he's become known around the world for doing it. As we walk around the home, you can see that it starts to feel like a large stone anchored to the ground. Once we get to the back of the house, there's an opening in the exterior wall where the central courtyard is located. You can see the raised concrete forms that's filled with water and water lilies with an integrated water pump and spout that recycles rainwater. This adds to the ambiance throughout the home with the recurring sound of water going from the spout into the reflecting pool. Once we get to the west of the home, there's a large outdoor patio where family and friends can come together for summer barbecues or to sit and relax during the nicer weather. It's connected to the kitchen, dining, and living rooms, which are located behind the large sliding doors. Let's head inside and tour this minimal concrete courtyard house. This house has a total of 4,000 square feet of living area with a 500 square foot central courtyard. On the first floor, there's a garage for 2 smaller cars or 1 large truck, a utility room, and an entrance with a coat closet. As soon as we enter the home, there's a beautiful view of the courtyard through the tall floor-to-ceiling windows. There are 2 benches between the modern chandelier where people can sit and wait to head out to town together. Throughout this home, you'll see that all of the walls are the same exposed concrete finish as the exterior and the ceilings are board-formed concrete. It creates a great backdrop for natural warm-colored materials like wood, which you can see in the large kitchen in the open common area of the home. It's located next to the central courtyard and has lots of storage in the cabinets along the back wall that spans the full length between the courtyard and patio. There are floating shelves next to the tall wine fridge that makes it easy to store cups, plates, and other items that gets used more often than others. There's also a large center island with additional cabinets, a sink, and a dishwasher topped with a beautiful black quartz countertop with white veins. It turns down at the sides into a waterfall edge and has seating for 6 people. During nicer weather, the sliding door at the courtyard and the patio could be opened, which extends the interior spaces out into the exterior ones. Next to the kitchen is the dining room, which has a long table where 8 to 10 people can come together for a meal. It's the perfect size for the family to eat and catch up on life, which is something that a lot of people don't do anymore. During holidays, the kitchen and dining area has plenty of seating for larger groups to come together in the common space of the house. There's also the living room next to the dining area that has a large sectional sofa facing towards a cabinet and wall-mounted TV. This is the perfect place to go to watch sports, shows, and movies on TV with family and friends. Everyone can sit together at the couch or while they're eating at the dining table and be part of the watch party. The courtyard is accessed through the sliding door at the common space of the house and has a planting area with a beautiful Japanese maple tree surrounded by grass. It spans the 2 stories of the house and the exterior wall opens up to let in the early morning or late afternoon sun. The courtyard leads out to a sitting area and garden table where people can go to enjoy a meal together, read a book, or to hang out at summer parties. To make our way upstairs, there's a staircase on the opposite side of the courtyard with a bench against the tall floor-to-ceiling window that leads up to the 2nd floor. At the top of the landing, there's a sliding door that opens into one of the 2 upper-level decks at the courtyard. At the second floor, there are 3 bedrooms and 2 full bathrooms with a shared common area at the center. This area has lounge chairs that face one another, and it's the place where people can go to lounge out or to sit and catch up on the latest news and articles. It has a large semicircle window that faces towards the street and a tall floor-to-ceiling window at the opposite side that overlooks the courtyard. If we make our way around the corner from this space, there's a private office for the owners of the house. This is where you could catch up on any work with the peace and privacy of being in a concrete home where the noise in every other space won't make it through the dense walls into the office. There's a private patio at the courtyard to get some fresh air and to take a break from work. When it's time to ease in for the night, we can head to the bathroom to freshen up. There's a rain shower, concrete soaker tub, toilet with a bidet, and a floating vanity. At the bedroom suite, there are lounge chairs at one of the casement windows that can be opened for fresh air. At the other end, there's a king-size bed facing another large semicircular window that brings in a lot of natural daylight to the space. Next to the bed is a built-in cabinet and large wall-mounted TV where we can watch a show or movie, slow down, and get some much-needed rest. And that's the design of the minimal concrete courtyard house. I hope you enjoyed this project and consider subscribing for more architecture design ideas like this one.